Good morning. How are we doing? Gonna take this music down just a little bit more. That should do it. Hi. Let's play a game. Let's slowly wake up and play a game. Sounds pretty delightful. Hey, Bo, Kitty. While you call eat over. Ooh, you better tear them a new one, Kitty. Good morning, Bo. Good afternoon for you. How are you doing, my dude? Yeah, Bo, I looked at that, at the clip you made. It's very fortunate timing I did. Scream and cry. Kitty, I'm, again, sending you so many hugs. I still think tearing them a new one is, proper course of action. But they don't get hugs, you do. Your AirPods connected to laptop, so... Ooh, nice. I keep entertaining the thought of getting some AirPods for my work phone. Because it's an iPhone, and work won't supply any hands-free options. That's not great. Sometimes I actually do end up on a work call while I'm driving. Have to put it on speaker and put it into the console and like shout at it. It's not very professional. I can probably just get away with, you know, normal Bluetooth earbuds, but... Kitty, no need to apologize for caps usage in this situation. Like I said, you're frustrated and venting. It's acceptable. But yeah, think about getting AirPods from time to time. You could probably find some way to write it off as a business expense for something like that. Okay, do need to see if our Christmas items are done yet. Boom. Whee. Ow. And whoop. Bo, what sort of work do you got going on now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, only another. This is the last. Yeah, I think this is the last day that this is going to be active. What's the big stinky holdup? Branches. Michelle branches. Those are a lot of branches. Where are you guys going? Into this one. Oh, wreaths. Wreaths was the holdup. You know what? It's time to... I think just get rid of this situation. just need... all of them going in. That's the splitter. So let's do a merger. Bo is sweet. He's an absolute sweetheart. There. There. You. There. This is facing the wrong way. No, not split. Oh gosh. Merger. There it is. Okay. I know how arrows work. I've seen the DC documentary Arrow. That's a lie, I actually haven't seen that. I've heard good things, though. You know, you're gonna just take all of those. There we go. That should do the things I require of it. Good. Wreaths will go that way. Wreaths this way. Good. Alright, we got 2 wreaths coming in hot. Nope. Bollocks. Okay. I could make a staircase. I think that'd be appropriate at this point. So much spaghetti. Ha! What's your holdup? Copper. Okay. Look at all these copper ingots that aren't coming down. Whoopsies. I think I do need to up that copper production. And stairs. And stairs! Owie. Big owie. I suspect the best way of upping that production... What are you doing? Iron ore. Okay. Is going to be something involving upgrading the things. Oh yes, that's right. The things. sure the rest of this conveyor is good. It's... Wait a minute. Wasn't I following wire? Oh, okay. That's what happens. That's what it do. What are you guys not doing? Shut up. Oh, bother. Is there a student union? A ball cap. Almost hit someone in the head. Bo, don't assault people with your bottle caps. It's not nice. I know it sounds like a fun time and a great idea. Gotta tell you've been put on hold. Ah. Hey. Very nice. Splitter. I am excited for you, kitty. You are making progress. At least that's what I hope it's turning into. Put you there. It's a call, you may commit crimes. Ooh, what kind of crimes? I want to commit crimes with you. That sounds like fun. I'd have a good one. Bo, you have a good one as well. Good luck with the rest of your stuff. The rest of your day. Bring it. Wow. Bring it. You go there. Splitter, no. Yes. Try to get both a splitter and a merger in here. Something tells me that's not going to work. It's worth a try. That doesn't even need to go. Yeah, that doesn't need to go there. So that's actually the center one. Which might give me enough room. And right about there. Okay, that was split. It's worth a try. I don't even know what I actually want to do here. I guess I could just say fuck it and each one gets it. I'm just gonna do that for right now. Whoops, don't. You to there. You to there. And... oh, you're all making wire. Or cable, rather. That's right. cable. Just today. Oh, literally every minute since they opened it. God dang, dude. I'm surprised you haven't committed crimes yet, kitty. You're making... You are making wire. Now, so are you. You know what? I'm moving you up top. Moving both of you up top. It's this, isn't it? Blow up on whoever picks up the phone, though. Not their fault. Good on you. Good on you. It's tough to remember that sometimes. But, yeah, they don't deserve that. Unless you find out that they are the reason. And then, well, crimes. Big, stinky crimes. Get there, you, and oh, that one. Stand by. I think I also want to do something. All of these power poles as well. There's too many. Connected down there. That's fine. The survey feedback thing. Holy shnikes. Yeah, that's a good idea. They should know what's going on. Where's that one connected? Right there. Right there? Why? Where else does it go? Stop. So I used to just be able to right-click my way off of menus. Huh. Let's do... right there. Wish I could put it on top of that thing. No, that's okay. That one's fine there. Okay, then you to you. You to you. Almost get there. Okay. And And so now, come back around, bring it around town. Please. Okay, yes, good. Wah. You. You. What are we doing? Or over to here. We parkoured too far. Go right here. Rid of that one and another one. I don't know which one yet. Get rid of that before I deconstruct something I don't want to deconstruct. Okay. That one. Actually, no, that made sense. That one. What? Hold on a second. What am I doing? Oh, that's what I was doing. And then you back to that one. I don't know why I thought that was something not good. Then last set of wires. There. Whoops. Oh. What about this one? There we are. And merge. From there to there. Buzz, buzz. Where's my phone? There's my phone. Doing a lot of activity. Oh, that's right. Okay, we are gonna have plenty of wire again. No. Okay. I need to look at packet. I think the packager was actually another milestone. Don't think we have that. Packaged fuel. That's... yeah, okay. I mean, we could do this one instead. Oh, one moment! Oh, gosh! Oh. That was a big stretch. What are you? Heavy modular frame. How many do we need of that? We need 25. I mean, I could make it by hand to get that milestone, because the rest of them we have, and I do kind of want the packager. This one gets us the space dealy bobbers. Let's go ahead and switch. We'll just start with that. And grabs... I know we have the motors for it. I'm pretty sure we have the motors for it. We need about that many. Wah! I think it might be time to redo the forward pick thing. Alright, we'll need 3,000 wire. Whoa. Whoa! One. Other. Did I add a ramp to that? No. No, I can't. I could dismantle it. Put it somewhere else. You. Get that many. I have a lot of raw components. This might be a waste of time. But it's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna do this really fast. Now hold down the space bar. Don't you know hooligans come in? What is... Oh, never mind. Saw something on my wall. I was confusion. I hear crunchies. I just read the other message. Once you found out you don't have to listen to the automated stuff, you know what numbers press? Nice. So you're just over there, dial it, your beep bop booping. I've gotten quite my fill of on-hold music. There's a number I have to call at work quite often, and every time on-hold music starts to play, surprised I don't hear it in my sleep, to be honest. I think this is really... Well, I guess I could do quartz crystal. The slugs up. We do something with the coal. Oh, cool. My tracking number finally updated. That's not what I thought it was. Apparently I have 2 things coming from UPS. How we do it? We're getting through this set of ingots. Cool. Cool. This is part of the game I do like. Oh, good. I had something else delivered that I need to pick up in my mailbox. Fix part of my car. I can actually go through my emails. My morning emails. these remains back where they belong as well. Need to go check out the oil fields. See what we can do about getting some another thing of things happening for the polymer plastic. Oh good, it's overheated. I don't need to hold down spacebar anymore. Or it's buffered. I don't know what. Okay. Actually, I just need some screws and I can make that. I need 25 of them. Sorry. I think I can knock this out as well. Frame. Heavy modular frame. Okay, which one will I need? Oh gosh. Manufacturer and craft bench. No, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, let's go ahead. Get a few more of these things. I need more modular frames. I need 25. 5 times 25 is... 50, 100... 125? That's not where that is. Encased industrial beam, same deal. Need some of those. They are right here. I should have enough to complete that. I need to get rid of these power plants. They are very much in the way. Excuse me. I don't mean to be snotting away over here. Oh, that uses a lot of screws. Oh, it uses so many screws. I didn't realize. What else can get put here? That can. Not that it helps. Okay. More screws. Let's do that many. This thing takes so many. Let's take 100 for each one. I'm gonna need to up the screw production to get going with this thing. Oh, I'm out of my first cup of coffee. How are we doing? 14. 10 more. Then we'll slot that in, see what's going on with the plastic. go. How's our wire doing? It's still trucking through. Production. Refinery. Okay, I have enough for a few of those. Oil fields forever. While I'm flying around, I will get more coffee. I'll be back in a few moments. I think when I'm done with this cup, and I'm not getting, and if, big if, I'm not getting too sidetracked with the game, I'll switch over to Fusion360 and do a little bit of the 3D modeling that I have in mind for a project or two. I've been propping up some sound panels kind of in front of my couch for God of War. And like, it works. But it's a delicate, tenuous thing. If I even look at them wrong, they fall. So I was gonna make some like little feet for them so they stand up better. Okay. We have this refinery making fuel. We have this one. Oh, making straight up plastic. Okay. Give me that. Cool.
Relaying message. Hello, this is
Hello.
Figure.
Paternal figure.
I need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
That's a shame. That is a shame. Can't this coral be blown up? What is... Alright. We'll get to that later. Drop some plastic into the bin. Get a packager. And package some fuel. And we go back to the other milestone. And get that one completed. This tube is so ridiculous. Like, I should just go from that to there. But I really wanted to get on top of the flat thing for unknown reasons. No, my present! My prezi! My great Christmas present. There's my ladder. Elevator. Not ladder. Slightly different. Just slightly. Trees. also take some time to decorate the Christmas area before I can't. Hello, you bouncy boy. You beautiful bouncy boy. Alright. It's all yours. Oh, I need more wire. That should do it. Launch the pod. Let's watch the pod.
Milestone reached. Fluids can now be packaged to allow for transportation via vehicle and conveyor belts.
Package my fluids.
Highly improved biofuel can now be produced.
So long. Goodbye. I just go ahead. Yes, I can. I can't put anything in just yet. All right. Let's look at Christmas Land. Why is that hole there? Half a tick. There's a hole. There it is. Oh, it was dangerous and awkward. I meant to go to the copper area, figure out what the holdup in the bars was. Ow. Nope. Take two, three. How we doing? 1, 2, 3. All right, we are 50 stars away. We're gonna go and knock this out today. We are going to get Christmas sorted. Now, part of that is going to be figuring out what's going on with the copper. So just in case, grab those. What else is needed for a Mark II? That's rubber. We need to make rubber. Everything that I have enough quantity for. Super. Likely situation is that I just need to up this production. Wah! Need to cover that chasm. This is copper, right? Yeah. Those are Mark IIIs. They're getting there. They're getting there. What are you crunching on? You've got a cute face. Is that Mark III? It is. I can't even get to it. It is not. It is not a Mark III. There we are. Get it so fast, it just throws things into the back. Okay. I don't think it's working. Not quite. I just hear something shut down. Shit, where'd that go? Where'd that connect to? Ah, right there. Okay. Yeah! Whoops. Okay, you are smelting away. We're making copper sheet. Let's go into our forward pick area. Oh no! Thinking about making all of this a little bit neater. Like kind of incorporating what is going on over here to an extent, although I do see... Never mind, never mind. No, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Ramps. I think someone fell at some point and had to ramp their way up. Let's use you. Actually, I'll use you. Let's get rid of these rocks. Is it back yet? Pod will return in 1 minute. Okay. Let's put one here. One there. You get a that. You get a that. Both of you. You have to share. But you, oh, you're a good one. You get one all to yourself. That's how we clap in this game. I don't want the 4-meter ones. Whoops. Yeah, we're just gonna foundation all the way through those. And also get rid of this tree. I do love the sound of the chainsaw. They did a really good job with that. Alright, that's probably a good start. All of you, including that. Oh no. Okay, okay. Whoops. Where was that going? Did that go in there? I think that was going in here. That was not good. Those rotors? Shit, baby. Where was that going? It looked like it was going into one of those. I don't think that was right. I think it was going there. What are you making? Nothing at the moment. There's copper on it. There's a chest there. What? Oh, because my inventory's full. Yeah, that makes sense. Oopsie. Can I... Hold on a second now. Okay, you were going there. Some steel plate manufacturing, so everything else was going there. Just yoink you guys out for a second. I'd like to get rid of this ore. Thank you. Come here. You're going to get some stuff. You aren't a real... No, you're a player crate. Makes you not a real crate. Almost. Almost. Let's get rid of this plastic. I don't need plastic right now. Hey, the industrial fluid buffers. All right. Oh, cruel. Actually, no, that's pretty parallel. Okay. Now... Only a little bit of clipping. I'm okay with that. I keep hitting that stupid button. What are you? I don't know why I'm suddenly doing that. Okay. So this needs to make wire and bars. I'm gonna get... But I need wire. That should be good enough start. Oh, it's too far. So, smelter. That's too many. Oh well. They're all gonna make Copper ingots. I'll load you up with ore to start. So I need to get that out of my inventory. I think that's all the player chests. Oh gosh. Did it actually put markers down for it? Did. Why can't I do it? Fucked! Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I know there's a way back up over here. That's what I get for not looking where I was going. Literally, not looking where I was going. Basically had my nose in my phone. Wee! Hello, Burbs. You doing good? You looking good. Hello, doggo. Also looking good. Ah, there was another crate. Oh, crate. Still doing it. Still doing it. Ramp. Son of a bitch! You were fine just a second ago. Don't give me that. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, you are not going to be a... You might be. Okay, you were. Got too much ore in my pockets. Oh, actually. Okay. So we've got our 4 smelters. Now I need to make some assemblers. No, constructors. Oh, bother. This will be acceptable for now. Actually, I think it'll continue to be acceptable until the death of the universe. That's a long time from now, too. Still copper ingots. I know you don't have power yet. That's okay. Wait a minute. Some are just bars. Some are just bars. I think I was just gonna do 2 things of ingots, 2 things of wire. Or at least that's the idea for right now. It's these. Let's see here. Oh, hi. Excited to see me, aren't you, boy? this one. No. Yes, this was for wire. No, this was for sheet. It's for copper sheet. Where was the copper sheet coming from? Wah! Kitty, are you surviving? Are you still on hold? Have you started your crimes yet? This is all rotor production, okay. So the copper sheet was coming from here. But I also need wire. This is a splitter. Yeah. Why are you no longer... I probably have my production tube full. Okay. So I need a wire to come in here. So yeah, this thing is all for wire. Okay. You were your present. You're in the way. Fuck. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy, that was lucky. That was actually just pure luck that I didn't die. I'm just gonna go pave over that. Or at least I should. That would be the most logical thing. But I need to find out where, here, you get, you're going to be for copper sheet. Your output goes to there. You, Mr. Copper Wire, will go there. No, shit, no, shit. Copper wire? That was copper wire. Correct? Yes, okay, copper wire. There. Can I get a floodlight? Where are those? I know I've... Excuse me, I know I've made the lights. Or I thought I have. Floodlight. Street light. Oh, I do have quick wire over here. I wonder if that's what it's using as the filament. I almost covered my quick wire. do a couple sets of these, I think. Sorry, are you pointing the right way? You weren't. Not really, I don't think. So that's that. What do the floodlights look like? The floodlight tower. Oh. Oh. Let's bodge. Well, no. Let's do this properly, yeah? A creature's in the way. You need to be out of the way. Go! Oh, that worked! I don't know why I didn't expect that to actually work. There we are. I'm already liking this. So, let's just actually drop a power pole right there. So street lights. Okay, actually that's not bad. It's not bad. They do have kind of a maximum distance. But what does our floodlight look like? Oh. Oh my god. This is, oh, perfection. Oh my, whoa, that goes way over there. Cool. Yes, please. Well, it was kind of the combination of the two. Or like just... Was it the combination of them all? No, maybe what? Why did it seem to not do anything? Or is it just the... Is it night? Is it night? I'm confused. I shouldn't be this confused about a lighting situation. I'm gonna move this back, though, a little bit. Just a little bit. Go right here. Do our Mark II there. There, oh, there it goes again. Ah, oh, well, we're fine. Everything's good. Everything's Gucci. I know where this stuff is. Merger. Okay, not quite enough. Actually, let's have that decide. Go there. No, no. Did I fuck that up? My brain's still not working yet? It's not, is it? There we go. And then You. Into there. Okay, so 2 wire. And then wire into there. Fuck it. It's fine. What? Oh. That was the problem. Yeah, it's fine. Just gotta keep telling myself that. It's all fine. Oh, wait. Yes, yes, that was the wire. That's the sheet. This is the ingot. Yep, wire. Wire. So where do the bars go now? Oh, that's right. I was going to get this out of the way. It was actually throwing off my groove. You, parkour, will go up there. Set you here. And there. Okay, now we can wire all of this up. Let's get another pole right over here. You. So yeah, me getting that floodlight in place, I don't know if y'all have ever done like intricate projects with just not enough light. It's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. And then once you get that proper amount of light, oh man, it's so nice. That's what that felt like. Let's do... That's what I was afraid of. I want to move everything back a little bit. I don't think I'll have to, actually. Also helps to use the right tool. Let's go ahead. Just do that. It's still too steep. Okay, this won't be a big deal, actually. I can move you guys back, or forwards, rather, a little bit. Like, yeah, just, you know, right there. I thought that was going to be the end of the world. Sadly, it wasn't. So I have to drop. How would you like some more ingots? Some ingots for you? you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That. Did it again. Doing it again. Okay, take 2. Splitter. Right there. Arr. Before we do that, I'm going to fall, and then I'm going to get right back up here. Pretend that was all part of the scheme. That's a little gross. Not gonna lie, it's a little gross, but I'll accept it. Never mind. It's not working how I need it to. This fucking ore, my inventory is trash. Keep hitting escape for no bloody reason. Alright. 1. Will it? Nope. Okay, so not there. Let's go there. That does work. I need to turn you off. Stop! Go away! Off. You're making a huge mess. My jumps are too good. Okay. That. There. And there. Okay. We've got it. We've got it. This has been the biggest pain in my keister. For no reason other than I was making things difficult for myself. As I want to do. I have desires. Sometimes it's to give myself a bad time. What are you going to do about it? Okay, you. Copper. 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 You're in invalid shape. Figure that one out in a second. Oh, god damn it. Why do you gotta be this way? Huh? Huh? Don't care about anything else when it comes to clipping and how things move around, but suddenly, ooh, your conveyor belt is a little bit S-shaped. Can't have that. The angle of your dangle is too severe. Whoops. Fucking... What? What side do I need this to go in? That way. Okay, no, that way. Actually, I didn't want that one there. Yeah, I don't want that one there. See another constructor? Constructor. There. Will you do what I desire? You will. Good. The ramp is just a little fucked, but whatever. It's fine. Okay. You are making sheet. You are both going to be making wire. Right? Yeah. I got the one making ingots. Okay. Isn't there a chest around here somewhere? Or did I already do what? Okay, I did. Let's get some stuff wired. That's the wrong tool. Cool, I can't see. 6, 7. There. You to there. You to... You've already connected. Beautiful. My buns are toasty. And you're wired as well. Okay. So I just need to slap you back on, right? Thought I was stuck forever. Okay. That works too. I'm seeing 4 plumes of smoke. Seeing bars spit out in all directions. Alright. Alright. So wire. You, first off, go there. Come out just a little bit, like, you know, right there. Get connected to here. And I'm gonna almost fall. Get a merger. And it's not going to fit anywhere. It's not going to fit anywhere because why would it? Why would it do a thing I want? That's fucking silly. Yes, this way. Come this way with it. Stop. Into there. And then you're the out ski. You go over here. Alright. This was more of a production than I ever intended. But you got it working. Time for stretchies! All of that for something that probably didn't actually increase any effective... Actually, it did. It sort of did, maybe. I don't think it did. I don't think that helped at all. You know, this is just a load of bullshit that I fumbled about with for no damn reason. Alright, we're halfway to through the last stack. I do need to take a hot second of a break. I'll be right back. Alright. Let us come over here. I don't even know where I'm going. Right here. Go ahead. I need to get my plastics back. There's some plastic over here. Those portable miners back up as well. Is there another copper right here? Oh, hi. Nope, okay. You guys go over here into the box of holding. Got a bunch of wire in there. And looks like I need to get some rubber production happening. I need 500 rubber. 2, 4, 6. I assume rubber is made in a refinery. Rubber. Where'd my cursor? There you are. You're very flexible, lots of friction. Yes. That's heavy oil residue. So again, I can get that made into fuel. So let's go make another refinery. I thought I had some quartz crystal somewhere. It is right there. Okay. Gonna go ahead, just clean. I'll also need to clean my inventory a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a skosh. I like the idea of that ratcheting sound being a useful thing in the creation of the quartz crystal. Like I'm ratcheting the crystals. Oops. And that wire. Yep. Okay, that's enough for me. Let's go ahead and drop these guys into the production of... How are we doing? These are shooting right along. Not the leaves, just biomass. Yeah. How's my sink coming along? Coming along pretty good. So I think we have a thing of smart plating being made somewhere. Right there. That we don't... It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. Hey, dog. Aw, good boy. Thank you. So why not put it to good use? You know? Right here. Oh, it's a splitter. What? Oh, it's a splitter. There it is. There's the merger. Nice. Dog, you okay? You got something for me too? You don't. You're just a good dog. Got a little bit of an uptick. A little bit. See if we can make anything, or not make anything, purchase anything here really fast. Do I have tickets anywhere though? Ticket, please. No. No, I don't. It's okay. 12. Lights control panel. Be useful. Skins for the stuff. Oh, I can actually just buy things as well. No, I don't think I will. The boombox. Pioneering Awards. The Golden Nut. Wow, 1,000 tickets. Customizing stuff, that's kind of neat. Hub Tier 3 steel production, okay. Roof corners and roofs. Construction frame pillar, road barrier. See, none of this is things I... Well, maybe the walkways. Could use those. Walls I'm not too concerned about right now. Foundations, also less concerned about. Although, the half foundations. Yeah, actually, I have... I'm on record saying I desire that. Ceiling mount, that's another thing. With floor hole. Ooh, yes. I'm just gonna go and get these as well. Pipeline pro. I don't need those yet. What I want, though, is a floor socket, basically. Be able to go from like one side of the floor to the other. But all right, what was? Do I have that in there? I do. Okay. I also said something else. Look good. The walkways. That's it. How we doing? 12. Perfect. Let's go. Why? Why? Wall mounts. Very cool. Coal. Power storage. Power grid to store excess power production. Oh, hi. Hold on a second now. Hold on a second now. I'm looking at that as, you know, battery pack sort of thing. And could even out stuff. Is this going on where I want? Kind of. And this one I could just do that. Ew. Oh, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Although at this point I should just make these. Power storage. Let's just say that I don't know, got rid of. Never mind. I'm not going to get rid of it yet. Mirror. Yeah, we're just gonna do proof of concept right now. I need stators. And I have stators somewhere. That's a rotor. That's a stator. I guess I only need 5 of them to proof of concept this. We'll just grab them as they come off. Three, 8. Go make some more. I don't want to linger for 2 more. Stator. 4 and 5. Okay. power storage. Oh, I like you. Oh, you're cool looking. Say that kind of did something for a second. Yeah, this is my big concern, the mass consumption versus my production. They're a little bit off from each other. Okay. We're gonna see what happens with this in a little while. Let's go do some rubber. Gonna do a rubber. Figure out power stuff later. Always more power stuff. Oh. The fun part with the thing I need to 3D model is I don't actually have physical drawings of it. It's all still in my head. It's a fairly basic, like class 3 lever clamp. Class 3? Pivot. Yeah. Yeah. Fulcrum force load. Yeah. We'll see what happens as I start to draw it and make it. And boom. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. And drop this one down. I should have looked into the packager. Oh, I need rubber. That's right. Because that's a lot of fuel.
Comply.
I can't yet. I know you would like me, but I can't yet. You'd like me too, but I can't. Do I? How? Nope, can't do that.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Okay, actually, can I see it? Is it somewhere? Or is it like below me? Or above me? I don't want to hear that voice constantly. Well, that's a slug. That's also a slug.
Harvest.
Listen, you're not my dad.
Picking up multiple Fix-It personnel in the area. Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
That's just a 1 meter ramp. Look at that 4 meter ramp, daddy. Now, see, I should have got the object scanner.
apply.
Then I might be able to actually find this fairly easily. I see another slug. See some jerks down there. Hear a fire goat.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
Your contract legally compels you to suck my nuts. Ah! Let's go there. Let's grab you. Wow. Okay, it's not giving me instructions here. What if I go down a little bit more? Like right here. Still no instructions. Okay, cool. Rubber. Petroleum coke. And what is that? Liquid biofuel. Packaged to be used as fuel for vehicles. Okay. Just give me the rubber. That's sweet, sweet rubber. Oh. So one of them I'm making fuel from that. The other one I can make petroleum coke. I'm going to use that as coal, right? Used as a less efficient coal replacement or for aluminum refinement. Ah. Interesting. And I could also do biofuel. Let's just do the plastic for now. That's not doing anything because it's full of the heavy oil residue. Go ahead and let's make another one of these. That's the best I can do as a as a fluid buffer at the moment, or as a fluid containment for the moment. Whoops, whoops. Let's go ahead and bring this like right to there. You to there. You to there. Yeah, plastic. Okay. What's our power poles doing? No, I am going to get rid of this for right now. It's not needed. You're not connected. Hmm. Oh. That helps. Okay, and then oh, there's the power. You go into there. You're making all the good stuff. Can I fit a T in right there? Sure can. By the way, straight up. Oh, look really goofy. Oops. Sorry. It's not. Let's just make this normal. Let's go ahead, give it that good 90-degree bend.
Harvest it.
Can't make me. That.
Relaying message. Hello.
There.
This is Control Figure.
Shit.
I've taken ill and need your help to find a cure.
I'm sorry. I want a rubber.
The only remedy is alien artifacts.
Alright, take that plastic. Rubber's being made. Okay. Station, fluid buffer, 400 cubic meters, 2,400 cubic meters, and I need the modular frames. Okay. It's also big. Look at this guy. Such a chunky boy. How much rubber do I need? 200. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go looking for the voice. I think it's below. So I'm gonna look for a cave down here or something. Never mind. Instead, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna come over here. And, take a gander. Let's see. Production was at 0. Max consumption can be 232 megawatt. I need 10 more. Just 10 more. How is coal doing? It's doing great. Oh god. How's our water doing? Also great. Let's make another. Hope that I have the equipment to do so. Ooh, I do. Awesome. Should be okay. And we will split from over here. Are you ready for something gross? Then you connect to there. Nice. Okay. That shouldn't be an issue ever again. Ever again. Are you still running? You are not. Okay. Yes? You were. Okay. Fact. Just to make sure. I want to see a nice flat line forever. Forever. Let's see if we can find that voice. To completely... Hold on a second now. Let's see if this does anything for us. Oh my goodness. It does. Come on, boys. Come on. Do you see me? Do you see? That's my health. Doing great. Oh, I just gotta do. I like this. I like this a lot. This is way better than trying to run up to them and throw explosives on them. What's that? That's nothing. Okay, I'm not seeing any caves, per se. Not yet, at least. But I think the voice was also coming from closer this way. It's either up top or it's down below. That's nothing. I do kind of remember an area a little bit to the side of where we were building. Looks different. Okay, spicy air. Is this the area I was thinking about? Maybe. No, I think I'm a ways away from that. Thank you for the lag saving of the game. Big breach. Big breach. Do you do anything? Nope. Still no. Okay, you do guts to be blown up. Go away, go away. Are you still alive? You look pretty dead. Oh god, fire goat. Stop! That was a miss. That was a big dang miss.
Comply.
Fuck you. Okay, I was actually better off with the candy cane. Comply my ass. Oh, stretchies. Oh, did I? I think I just had something delivered as well. Something else delivered. Be right back. That was, very peculiar. Did I just get hurt with something? Hurt by something? Very peculiar. So I ordered a CD. And it came in a box. The box in question is about 6 by 6 by 16, if I had to guess. Now, gotten some weird packaging considerations from Amazon in the past. It's getting put on the chart. Cool. Let's go find my shit. By the way. Oh, wow, I was a ways away. I'm gonna remove this one. Okay, so these ones can't be removed. That's unfortunate. I do need to make a special note of this one. Where is it? There it is. Where's our fire goat friend? Oh, he's right there. It's like, yes, this is mine now. You thought you could have this? You were wrong. Take all. Good. Get out of the pause menu. Oh, you're still coming after me. Okay. You don't understand what you've got yourself into now. Let's go ahead. Also... I'm gonna also... But get the rest of my health back up. And now we're gonna go kick his ass. Gonna hide in the shrubs? Fucking coward. Exactly.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
I don't see an artifact, otherwise I would harvest.
Harvest.
Unless it's here. I actually think I hear it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, here's one of them at least.
Breaking news. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
Was that enough? I don't know why I have that out. Let's collect these remains. I see a slug up there. Wah! Nice. Oh, another one. Need to get some speed. That's not gonna work. Oh, it did. It also blew up the whole dang rock. I didn't expect to blow up the rock. I just heard a cat. These green glowy rocks be destroyed? Hi, friend. How are you? You're about to be bad. What are those? Man, there's so many of these guys. Whoops. There we are. Huh. Heh. What? Wow. Yeah, no, it's definitely not there. It's definitely not there still. Ah, there's a cat. Oh, he's a spitting cat. Ow! Oh God, no! Where to go? I hear you. But I don't see you. I found you. Honestly, the cats are worse than the actual things. Ah, fuck. Don't spawn anymore. Tell you what, I'll come back to you in just a little bit. Okay. Let's see if this has stopped the voice. I don't think it has. That's pretty far for it to... Wait a minute, what's this? Oh, I thought that was cracked rock. You know what, though? Seems to be done. I'm going to come back with a packager so we can keep our production blowing. But we are done with industrial manufacturing. That's a great spot to stop. And then on, oh man, I think tomorrow morning I'll just kind of take stock of the productions I do have. Actually, oh, that's right, Christmas. It should be done. We should have all the stars. And maybe I'll do a little bit of decorating while I still can. But yeah, tomorrow morning we'll get kind of a better idea of production areas and just, you know, what's going on. We can get the, I don't know, the supercharger. They look like superchargers, but I think they're like advanced computers or something like that. Look at getting those, the manufacture of those up and running, the other things up and running. Our advanced framework is still just doing its thing. What I would honestly like to do is consolidate all of our iron into one spot, all of our coal and, well, not coal, all the copper. Well, I guess those are really the, and yeah, so to an extent coal, because that's needed for steel. But just get all of the resources into one essentially central location and start a massive manufacturing site. But we'll see. I may very well just kind of restart the base in a whole new spot. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Hit that button.
Milestone reached. The manufacturer increases production complexity. A critical look at production line logistics and efficiency is recommended during integration. The truck allows for increased efficiency in transportation, automated or otherwise. New project parts enable progress to the next phase.
Ooh, nice. And with any luck, beautiful, just gorgeous. I gotta empty my inventory to get this to work, but we have done it. We've beat Christmas. Santa is no more. Thank you, kitty. You go in there. And slap you in there. So much copper ore. So much coal. No, we'll worry about that later. Let's finish Christmas. Not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I swear, if it's like, you actually gotta do so much more, I'm gonna throw this whole computer through a window. Can't quite see the trees from here. But we've done it.
You better watch out. 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 Fixmas is coming to town.
Well, that was ominous. You better watch out. Look at those trees. Look at those trees. They're so pretty. Aw, I love them. Bow. Decoration. We have... Wow. What's this one? That's bows. I actually don't think I care. You ever have those moments where you're doing something, it's like, why am I doing? Why am I even bothering? It doesn't matter. I don't think I want to decorate anything. The stars are cool and all, but... I don't think I care. But let's see. Let's just see what a wreath actually looks like. Can I put it somewhere neat on here? Let's snap to a wall or similar. Why not on the side of a container? What? It's my wreath. I'll do what I want with it. I do want this snowman, though. Do you want to build it? You'll finally have a friend. On this, there's walls and ceilings. Candy canes and snow. I have snow over here. Somewhere. Ooh, no! We'll just, Candy canes. Wait a minute. Candy canes. Let's see. Can I put it inside the base? Like inside the hub. Ah. I just saw. Oh, I could put it there. Let's just drop it right here. See what it looks like. See what it does. See what its pattern is. I love it. I need so many of them. Alright, cool. We beat Christmas. Santa's no more. I got some awesome trees on top of a rock. And just gotta wait for the pod to return, which we can do tomorrow. But in the meanwhile, I do want to get to some 3D modeling. So I need to eat food. Those two are not mutually exclusive. Oh. So if you'll bear with me for just a little bit while I go and make some lunch, I will come back and we'll start doing some modeling. So yeah, I'll be right back.
I'ma show you how to. I'ma show you how to. I'ma show you how to party. I'ma show you how to. I'ma show you how to. I'ma show you how to party. I'ma show you how to. I'ma show you how to. I'ma show you how to party. I'ma show you how to. I'ma show you how to. I'ma show you how to party.
Oh, there. I'm back. Okay. So, like I said, I'm gonna make a clamp. I'm gonna give him clamps. But context. Context. I was gonna do a little bit of context. So, I got this idea, or I think it kind of osmosed into my mind from an Adam Savage video.
Hey everybody,
Stop. Yes, I'm pulling the video up. He made himself, I forget if he actually made all the base components or if he just kind of ordered a kit and assembled them. Either way, it's a knurler for his lathe. Apparently this is a while ago that he put this up. Ooh, I want to watch this one. Machine gear. Knurler. So we'll see. So here he's just kind of going through how a lot of these components work and what they are and etc., etc. I don't need to be as in-depth or intricate with this machine, but like it could help. This is also a little bit different from what I was originally thinking, because it almost looks like, is that the pivot? See, there is a fulcrum back here. So this is a little bit different from the application that I need. A little bit. Trying to get a good spot where I can get a look at it. And kind of get another idea of like where all the forces are. Okay, so yeah, there is the main pivot down there. This is where all the force is being applied, and this is, or enacted upon, and this is where the work happens, like, essentially. So yeah, mine's gonna be a little different. I think this is going to be more of an exercise in can I even model this? Like, I'm going to have a similar thing clamp here with like some free floating or free rotating pads. This is essentially going to be the same as well. I'm going to use a normal bolt. Probably with a nylock washer down here, and a normal nut, or not, I'm sorry, nylock nut here, a normal nut up here. And then some sort of pin. Maybe even some bearings for a second design right there. Or I'll just go get the dims for a skate bearing. Put it right there. All right, let's open up Fusion. Thinking real hard about it. There it is. What? Oh. That was the wrong window. I didn't mean to grab that. I know you can't see anything. Got to type in login info and things like that. Okay. Look at that. It's a Fusion. Where to even start? I guess with a sketch. Okay, so by the way, I want this to be construction line. I'm just kind of spitballing here. My ruler. Let's start with this being about kind of thinking about how big I want to start to make. We're going to make this 100 millimeters by, say, 80. Nah. The overall thing, I probably want that. So let's do 40. Okay. I think let's do how big do I want these arms to be? Let's say 20. Sorry. That's the diameter. So yeah, that's still right. Yeah. And another one here. And Actually, it should not be there. It should be over here. You know what? Again, this is just a very, very rough design for right now. Looks like a cheap car. A bad car. Vroom. Alright. Give me a line from here to there. And same deal from here to there. Redo that one. Does it give me any markers? It doesn't. This one will be a construction line. Same situation. And then you to there. You to there. And in theory, just see really fast. You know, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. I could have just done a 20 mil rectangle. It's actually, yeah. That makes more sense. There to there. To, okay. This does need to be a 3-point. And 20. Okay. Is that gonna... No, that's not gonna work. Need different points. So what if I do... Well... Point here. That's, again, the wrong kind of rectangle. Whoopsies. No, not extrude, not yet. Then 3-point. I'm sure there's a way to actually line this up properly. That's pretty close. Again, it's not bad for eyeballing. Let's come over here. And similar situation. Sorry, 3-point. There. To here. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Tangent. Up. 20 mils. There. Okay. And we can put... Now we can extrude this. Yep, all of it. All of it. Can't do that. Okay. Let's get rid of some lines. Make it easier. Just get rid of this half of the line. Not yet. Not at all. That's okay. That's okay. We'll get rid of that one. Get rid of these ones. There's probably like a combine feature as well. I just don't know what that is. Hold up. You. You. By getting rid of those lines, I got rid of the fact that I was a whole body. Yep, okay. And now I can get all of that. But not that. Alright, put the lines back in. Just select all of this. And only bring it up like 4. Okay. We have an arm. I'd like to put a little bit of a fillet in this. Do my favorite thing of just eyeballing. That's too much. I think 4 was actually pretty close. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Okay. So we have one arm. Let's look at our sketches again. Because now... But smaller circles. Let's just say, again, we are spitballing this design. A cool 10 mils. That's way, way too big, I think. It's only a centimeter. It's probably, yeah, it probably is too big, but... We're not looking for dimensionally accurate. We are just looking... for proof of concept, essentially. I can get rid of these lines now. Yeah! Nope, not that one. My bad. Still not that one. That one. Okay, never mind. Oh, we got rid of that too. I wasn't paying attention. Just gonna Nope. Okay. That's okay. That's good. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Right? It's fine, right? It's fine. It's pretty fine. That's the fun part, is trying to figure out what I can get away with and what I can't. We're gonna all the way through cut that out. Okay. So this bad boy, we're going to copy. Create this copy. Say 20 mils. Okay. Now both of these. Actually, no. The entire body. Please and thank you. Bring it up. I'm sorry, I chose the wrong thing. Set you here. And how do I rotate you around? Gotta bring it around town. Bring it around town. Perfect. And we're gonna do this one more time. With this body. Okay. Right about there. Cool. Okay. These two. Set the pivot to right. Things out a little bit there. And I would like a little bit of rotation. Somehow. I don't know how it works. Select axis. Oh, okay. That's not gonna work. It almost works. That almost works. Here we go. I can just move them back into the right spot here in a second. So let's put you. Let's just say right here. It's fine. It's fine. Just eyeball this. There we are. That looks pretty close to in line. It's not. It's not. I think there's actually a function that lets me... Maybe not. Maybe not. You know what? We don't need to do that just yet. we don't. Okay. Let me do new component. This guy is, I don't know, rear hinge. This is gonna be the easy one. Soup's easy. Circle. We'll draw it on, yes, this plane. I get rid of that and that. This plane. Now I would like to bring these back. Center point to there. Extrude this. Sorry, to object. I guess I need that to more like to face. To selected face. Yeah. Offset. Operation new bot. Why? There we are. Even do minus 0.02. I think that's supposed to give it just a little bit of a relief around the perimeter. Let's find out. It's easy to find out. Inspect. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Inspect you. Area, center position. Diameter 10 millimeters. Oh, well, fuck. It did the offset that way. That's okay. That's okay. I can... undo that like that. Okay. And now it should be... right. Yep, 24. Cool. Alright, one more. One more. Yeah, give me just the whole lot. Gonna do a circle on this plane. Get rid of those again. And yeah. 20. We'll extrude that. To the object. To there. Okay. Got a weird little flat spot there, but no big deal. See, that's a hinge. That's just a hinge pin, essentially. Purely friction fit. And with the 3D printing I'm doing, that's okay. Let's get everything up and running. Everything. Everything. Cool. Now for the slightly trickier part, I would need to do a similar thing as this and drop it in here. I can already tell this is too narrow. Because I only given enough room for how much? 4 mils? Whoops. Sorry. It's 8 mils. let's go ahead and make that. New component. Lower, what would that thing be called? Lower nut capture. Let's get rid of a couple of these bodies, like 1 and 2 we don't need, and probably even 4. Yes. Do one there. Do another here. At 20. Actually, I should have done this first one from the bottom. Circle from... Nope. Finish. And bring 4 back. Extrude. You. Object. There. It's all pretty similar operation at this point. Gonna do another circle. Do that cool 20 mils. Extrude it from here. Object there. Okay. Did I just fuck something up? I must have. Actually. No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Extrude. Buzz, buzz. Nothing important. Object. Up to there. Not getting anything, am I? We're not capture. You're not doing that thing. Okay. Why, you know? Just start over a little bit. Circle. 20. Yeah, join. Angle. Face to adjacent face. I see some red there, but I don't think that's supposed to be anything bad. Okay, I don't know why it's not doing it. Let's just go back a little ways. I'll make sure I don't delete anything I've done already. Okay. There we are. Okay, we're back to here. Let's try going from the other side. I don't know. Maybe that'll help. get rid of that. I don't know what that sketch is. Did I screw everything up? Yes, I did. That's peculiar that I put that sketch in there. That might have something to do with it. I don't know. I am not a fusion guru. Oh, wait a minute. See, I completely forgot that those were even there. Yeah, let's... Okay, this is still there. Try this one more time. On this plane. Screwed that up. Object there. I still see that red. I don't like that red. So I don't think it's gonna work. It didn't. Okay. Get rid of that. Okay, we're still on lower nut capture. This is still with that body. Do another circle on this face this time. Go away. That's a good finished sketch. There, do that. There it goes. Why that worked that time? I have no idea. But I'm okay with that. So, okay. No, I do have enough space. I do have enough space. Oh. So what I would do, since I'd want to use actual hardware, is probably do something like this. Sorry, that was the wrong face. Right there. Center rectangle. And it would just be something like this. Let's say it's a 3mm tall nut. Never mind. Maybe not 10 mil. What if we did an 8? So what I would want to do actually is maybe like right here. And then this would get extruded all the way through. All the way through. Thank you. And what we would add is a hole right there. Right there. Let's see if it'll actually let me do this. Just without too much effort. Or there. Again, proof of concepting. Put you here. Bring our body back so we can see what we're doing. And then two sides all the way through. All the way through. Okay. So what this would do is a nut would get slotted into the center. A bolt would come down from here and get captured. So actually, I could even just do it from one side. That. That one. Bring all these back. Go up. Again, all the way through. Alright, so there it is. Nut goes through. Bolt goes down. Cool. Back. Don't need that one. Whoops. Come here, water. Need you. And do another similar thing. Just see how we're looking. Yeah, okay. New component. This is the upper nut capture. And once again, for the second time, circle. 10 mil. Extrude this all the way. Sorry, I said all the way, and I meant to not get it angry at me. Extrude, circle, all the way to there. To there. Why you know? Oh, that's the problem. I have the wrong face selected. This. Why not? Sometimes this is a very great program, very powerful, very good. But sometimes, man, sometimes it's like, I don't know what you want from me, and I'll never tell you why. Okay, don't need to worry about the lower nut right now. Anything else I don't need to worry about? Honestly, I should have put this pivot, or this hinge, somewhere. Oh wait, it is in its own thing. Never mind. Go away. Okay. Do a sketch. Try this again. A circle right there. 10. Extrude it. All the way. Can't do that. Okay, let's try it from a different angle. I'm just trying to be a little bit parametric with this. Extrusion profile falls outside the boundary of the selected body. Select a face or plate instead. Just... Is that what I was doing wrong? Is that what I was doing wrong? From here. Give me that. I don't actually understand why this was working every single time up until right this second. We clamped up. Oh, buddy, we's getting clamped. How you doing? Fuck it. It's fine. Look at that. We got it where we need it to be. And 20. Extrude is going to cooperate this time. Oh, whoops. Wrong way. Sort of? Fuck it, it's fine. Doing decent. Came back from a walk. Mammoth puddle. Oh, man. That's gross. You got the wet shoes and the wet socks. There really are few things in this world worse than wet socks. Wet underwear, that's definitely worse, but wet socks, ew. Gross. What did I do for this one? 9 mil. Pair of foot warmers in there, so ew. That doesn't sound great, actually. Like warm and wet. Well, when I put it like that. What was I doing? Oh, rectangle. See some shit, not literally. I hope not literally. But hey, I'm not here to judge. 9x3, 9x3. That looks fine. All the way through. It's been a pretty good day so far. Pretty good morning. Made some more progress in Satisfactory. And now I'm able to, like, do this proof of concept sketch in my head that I've had in my head for a little bit. Like 3 days. Whoops. Need another. What did I put the other one at? Is it also 9? Sure, finish. How big is our circle? Can I get a diameter? 6. It's only 6. Oh, that's right. I can see it right there. 6. Do that. Okay, now we'll extrude that bad boy. Separate the body. Two sides. All the way through. Bring your body back. Print with like 10 iterations. Hopefully not that many. But it's definitely possible. Well, that also works, I guess. Except it don't. It don't. It's fine. I don't know why I'm trying to be fancy. Actually, that works. And then you, same deal. Did that do it? Not really. Fuck it. There you go. It's all the way through. That's what I need. Yeah, I don't plan on printing this, like, any more than that many times. My goal is to at least get this much done. Get the model done. And let's get this in here again. And then, once it seems to work in my mind, then actually get some proper dimensions for everything. This is just me kind of goofing around. Getting the idea out of my head and into a space. Now what I would like to do... see if I can do this. No, I guess I'd not that one. But rotate, no. I wonder if it'll let me do this. Stop. Stop. I'm done with you. Cool. Okay, yes. Although... I want to rotate these two jaws and this down at the same time, but I would also want this and that to remain parallel. I know that's a thing. I know that is a thing this program can do. I just don't know if I want to take the time to figure that part out. But I think that's okay. This might actually just plain be enough for me to be content for right now. Because this is, I'm content with the proof of concept idea. I could go ahead and get the feet in, the pads, but I got shit to do. So I might call this finished for the moment, so I can go and get some other stuff that I need to done for the rest of the day. And tomorrow, after coffee stream, we can actually know. I gotta go to the store and junk. Anyway, I'm kind of procrastinating. Thinking about taking a nap, actually. God, I'm useless. But yeah, I'm gonna go call it here. I'll be back on later tonight with some God of War. Yeah. And yeah. Thanks for hanging out, guys. This has been good. This has been fun. Yeah, dude. See you later. See everyone later. Have good days. Bye.